Yurii Ramskyi, Svitlana Leshchuk, Anastasia Kotyk, Serhiy Kutsiy. Design a progressive web application to support student learning. Today is a need for fast and reliable web applications. One such web technology is the Progressive Web App, PWA. It transforms the site into an application. If you delve into its architecture, the developer is offered technologies, service worker, push notifications, web app manifest, HTTPs, app shell, and outlines goals, reliable, fast, engaging. Since PWA has no limitation like traditional applications, they can be as advantageous as possible and can run on all possible operation systems. Therefore, consider this area of research relevant. The study aim is to develop and implement the progressive web application that is an information portal of the Faculty of Physics and Mathematics Ternopil Volodymyr Hnatiuk National Pedagogical University using PWA technology. We explore the role of progressive web application in students' learning activities. Compare them with applied and hybrid programs. Determine the feature of PWA technology. Analyze the architecture of progressive web application.
We analyzed advantages and lacks of the use of the application programs, hybrid editions, and PWA. The result of theoretical research was a selection of basic descriptions web application. The next result of theoretical research was a selection of architecture progressive to edition. So, web application manifest allows you to launch the application directly from the desktop without starting the browser and manually entering the URL. A scenario event-driven that works in the baseline mode separately from a web page reacts on an event and intercept the network acquires of the program or website with a server and resources. The application shell is loaded and displayed to the user and could potentially be cached by a service employee to access it offline, and then content of page is dynamically loaded when an user moves on edition. The protected context is an object of window or object of worker, for that stick to the minimum standards of authentication and confidentiality are certain. PWA are web resources that combine in itself properties of website and mobile to edition, keeping the comfort of the use of traditional websites. They acquire the non-interaction of classic editions also. For creation of web application, the stack of technologies for need. Development of informative portal of FIZMAT took place on the market stage. To test him in an action you can, going across after the indicated reference. Distribution of web application is among students and professors of faculty and physics and mathematics.
The aim of the questionnaire was determination of efficiency of the use of information portal of physics faculty of mathematics using PWA technology. Among the question, research of requirements is such web applications, comfort of establishment and use, selection of content, design, informative materials for organization of educational activity of students can be found and on the website of university. But exactly optimization of access to them included this research. In his external part, we compare traditional access to this resource with the use of worked out to web edition of PWA. This work was performed as a research project on a progressive web application. The goal was evaluate and implement advanced technologies in the application. Collecting of technical information for development of PVA of applications can be used for organization of similar projects and studies of students of technological profiles. A research and practical result is development of progressive web application as to the means of realization of educational cooperation. After concluding a theoretical study, implementing the developed web application, filling it with information materials, and evaluating the effectiveness of its applications, we can conclude that the supports of the work the introducing of a progressive web application in the activities of students of the Faculty of Physics and Mathematics of Ternopil Volodymyr Hnatiuk National Pedagogical University achieved.